Have you ever felt like the world is broken? Like justice is just a word, and evil people get away with everything? What if you had the power to change that? To single-handedly wipe out the wicked and create a perfect world? This is the story of Shingo Yabuki, a brilliant high school student who's utterly bored and disillusioned with the society he lives in. He sees the news, sees the endless cycle of crime and corruption, and feels powerless. But one day, everything changes. Walking home from school, a black notebook falls from the sky right at his feet. On the cover, two words, Death Note, inside. The rules are simple, yet terrifyingly absolute. The human whose name is written in this note shall die. Shingo initially dismisses it as a prank, a sick joke, but morbid curiosity gets the better of him. He writes down the name of a criminal he sees on the news. 40 seconds later, the criminal dies of a heart attack, exactly as the notebook described. It's real. The power is real. This notebook wasn't an accident. It was dropped into the human world by Kyo Kusanagi, a Shinigami, a god of death, who was just as bored with his existence as Shingo was with his. Kyo watches from the shadows, fascinated by what this human will do with the ultimate power. For Shingo, the path is clear. This isn't just a tool for random killing. It's a divine instrument. He will become the judge, jury, and executioner for a rotten world. He will purge the planet of all who prey on the innocent. Adopting the secret identity Iori, Shingo begins his crusade. He starts with the worst of the worst convicted murderers on death row, notorious criminals whose faces are plastered across international news. One by one, they start dropping dead from unexplained heart attacks. At first, it's a statistical anomaly, a few strange coincidences. But as the numbers climb into the hundreds, the world starts to notice. Fear and confusion spread like wildfire. Who is doing this? How are they doing it? This mysterious killer, dubbed Iori by the public on the internet, becomes a global phenomenon. To some, he's a monster, a mass murderer on an unprecedented scale. But to many others, the downtrodden and the fearful, Iori is a savior, a hidden god delivering the justice that governments and police forces never could. Crime rates plummet as criminals become too terrified to even step outside. A new kind of order, one born from fear, begins to take hold. Shingo, hidden in his bedroom, watches his plan unfold with a chilling satisfaction. He believes he is on the path to becoming the god of a new, peaceful world. But you can't kill hundreds of people without attracting some very powerful attention. The governments of the world are in a panic. They're facing a killer who can strike anyone, anywhere, without leaving a single trace. They need a miracle, so they turn to their last resort. A person as mysterious and brilliant as Iori himself, a legendary, anonymous detective known to the world's top agencies only by a single letter, L. L has never faced a case he couldn't solve. From his hidden location, communicating only through a laptop, he addresses the international police forces with unerring confidence. He declares that this is not the work of a god, but of a cunning, arrogant human. And he makes a bold promise. He will find Iori, and he will bring him to justice. The game is set. On one side, Shingo Yabuki, armed with a god's power and a righteous, unshakable ambition. On the other, the enigmatic L, armed with a mind sharper than any weapon. A battle of wits that will decide the fate of the world is about to begin. Who do you think will win? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for the next part of the story.